Hello everyone and welcome to this video tutorial of UPS shipping module. In this video, I'll explain you the process to configure the module, and I'll also show you that how your customers can choose methods of UPS shipping at the time of checkout. So let's just head to the PrestaShop back office. In order to ease the process and take you directly to the configuration part, I have already installed this module in my PrestaShop. So let's just head to the configuration part directly. As you can see, we are here on the configuration page. So let's just see each option one by one. The first section is of account info, that is shipper information. Shipper information is the information about the merchant who is basically shipping the parcels to their customers. So here you need to fill out all these details, that is UPS user ID, access key and password, after that name, address and other relevant details, that is city, country and state. Let me just explain you that how you can get these first three details, that is UPS user ID, second one is access key and third one is password. To get these three details, you need to create an account on the UPS website. I'll explain you the process to create account on UPS later in the video. So let's just head to see what else options we get. After that, fill out the name, phone number and the address from where the parcels will be shipped. You can also choose to add PrestaShop default handling fees to the UPS shipping. If you have added $2 as a default PrestaShop handling fees, then if any UPS shipping is charged on around, let's say $10, then $2 will automatically be also added to that shipping method. That is, the total will be $12 and the customer needs to pay $12 at the time of checkout when he or she selects that particular shipping. These are only the basic details, that is name, phone number, address, city, country, state and zip code. You just need to fill out these details, that is from where this parcels will be shipped. After that, you need to select shipping preference. There are multiple options for origin type, pickup method and destination type. If your origin type, from where your parcel is being dispatched, comes under the commercial category, then you just need to select that as commercial. Commercials are those places like warehouses, shop, etc. And if you are shipping these parcels from any residential address, then you can just simply select this as residential. You can also select a suitable pickup method, and after that a destination type, whether the destination is residential or commercial, you can also choose that. There are two other options also that are basically related to the UPS, that is carbon neutral and negotiated. Carbon neutral is an initiative taken by the UPS shipping to minimize the carbon footprint of humans on our very earth. To know more about their initiative, please refer to their website. After that, you need to configure the packaging details. If you want to create separate packages for each product, then you simply need to select this option as yes. After that, you need to set what will be the packaging type, whether it will be a letter, package, tube, express box. These options are basically taken from the UPS only. To know more about all these packages, please refer to their website. What will be the weight and dimension unit for your parcels or packages? you just need to select that also. After that, in case if you want to specify a default packaging dimensions for the single product or a single quantity product, then you can also mention that what will be the width, height or depth of that packages and the default weight of those packages. After that, click on update and save these details. Now, as you can see that all details have been saved. Under shipping section, that is under carriers section, you will now see all the shipping methods offered by UPS. Whatever the UPS is offering, next day air, second day air, there are multiple shipping options offered by UPS shipping. Now let's just go to the front end to see how we can select UPS shipping at the time of checkout. I am adding the product to cart. Now the product is successfully added to the cart. Let's just proceed to checkout. As you can see that we have come on the shipping method directly, but I'll just show you that the customer's saved address is already selected, and now the customer can see that UPS shipping methods are available at the time of checkout. Now you can easily select any of the preferable shipping method offered by UPS and proceed to order the product. We have successfully placed the order, and now customer can also see the method via which the order was placed on the order confirmation page too. These details are also available on the order details page. I'll just show you. This is the order details of the recent order just we have placed. As you can see, the name of the carrier, that is UPS Shaver, is available on the customer's order details page too. These details are also available at the admin's end. Let's just go to the orders section. As you can see, under shipping section, an admin can also see whatever shipping method selected by the customer, so that an admin can manage and dispatch the parcels or whatever the products are through UPS Shaver method only and manage the details accordingly. So this was all about the UPS shipping module, and I hope this video will help you to configure the module in best possible way. So let's just go to the UPS website to see how we can create an account and get the UPS user ID and other relevant details to configure the module. Now let's see how we can get access key and user ID from the UPS. Firstly, go to the UPS website. After that, this home page will open. Now click on the login button. If you have an already created account, you can simply log into your account, or either you can proceed to create one. In case if you don't have one, click on the sign up button. After that, you just need to fill out the relevant details. Now click on the I agree to the UPS technology agreement, and you also need to see the relevant details given here by clicking on this link. Now click on the sign up button. After clicking on the sign up button, you will receive a mail on your registered email ID. After that, there you need to verify your email. After confirming the email, you need to follow this link, that is ups.com/UPS developer kit. You will land on this page. Here, either you can choose to log in into your account if you are not, but as you can see, I am already logged in into my account. So now you can proceed to request for the access key. To request for an access key, you need to follow this link, fill out the relevant information, and then you will get your access key. The user ID filled by you at the time of registration and the password are same. After getting an access key, you can successfully configure the module. So this was all about the configuration and getting the access key user ID of the UPS shipping module. Thank you.